Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to your Pak Studies class, and in today's class we are going to learn about the Pakistan Resolution 1940 and its background. Let us start our today's lesson. Pakistan Resolution 1940. On 23rd March 1940 in Iqbal Park in Lahore, a meeting was held. It was the annual meeting of the Muslim League, and in that meeting a resolution was passed. By passing a resolution, we mean that on that day Muslim decided and announced that we are going to make a separate country for us because now we cannot live with Hindus. This resolution is called Pakistan Resolution. When it was presented, it was not named as the Pakistan Resolution, it was named as the Lahore Resolution. But later on, it's a complete different story that how was it named as the Pakistan Resolution that we are going to discuss further. But for the time's sake, you have to remember that on 23rd March 1940, an annual meeting which is called the annual session of All India Muslim League. All India Muslim League was the party that was struggling for Pakistan at that time. This meeting was held at Iqbal Park, and in that day Muslims announced and all of them agreed that we are going to make a separate country for us. This meeting or this session was presided by Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah Rahmatullah Alayh. The Lahore Resolution was presented by this person. You can see the picture on your screen. His name is A.K. Fazlul Haq. He is also known as the Tiger of Bengal. In Urdu, we call him Sher-e Bengal, A.K. Fazlul Haq. It was passed unanimously. Unanimously means no one opposed or said no to the resolution. Everyone presented there. All the Muslims presented there. They said yes to the resolution. They said yes to the decision to make Pakistan. And it was the day when Muslims identified their destination and they started their struggle. And only just after 7 years, an independent country was formed. It is nothing less than a miracle that only within the 7 years of passing the resolution, a separate country was formed. Now we are going to talk about the background of the Pakistan Resolution, in which we are going to talk about the reason. We are going to talk about the factors that made Muslims think about a separate country and that made Muslims to present this resolution. Basically in this portion we are going to discuss कि वो क्या वजूहात थी जिनकी वजह से मुसलमान मजबूर हुए अपने एक अलग वतन के बारे में सोचने के लिए. Let's start reading it. The very first reason was the domination of the Hindus. At that time, British were ruling the subcontinent and British were planning to leave the subcontinent. And you know what was going to happen once the British left the subcontinent? The Hindus were going to rule it. एक दफ़ा अंग्रेज़ चले जाते तो उसके बाद वहाँ हिंदुओं की हुकूमत आनी थी. And all of us know the Hindus' bias and Hindus' hatred towards Muslim and their religion. So how can you expect to live peacefully and safely in a country that is dominated and run by Hindus? And at that time Hindus were demanding for the Ram Raj. Ram Raj means Hindus were demanding that the system of the country should be run according to the Hinduism, according to the religion of the Hinduism, which was going to make the life of the Muslim a complete hell. So in order to save themselves, in order to save their life, and in order to make sure that Muslims can live their life, Muslims decided to make a separate country for themselves. In spite of the presence of the British rule, the blood of the Muslims was shed mercilessly. हालांकि अंग्रेज़ों की हुकूमत थी, लेकिन इसके बावजूद मुसलमानों की हिंदुओं की नज़र में उनकी जान और माल की कोई हैसियत नहीं थी. मुसलमानों को छोटी छोटी बातों पर उनका कत्ल कर दिया जाता था. उनको जानो माल को बहुत शदीद किस्म का नुकसान पहुंचाया जाता था. एंड मुस्लिम्स न्यू इट दैट वंस ब्रिटिशर्स लेफ्ट दिस थिंग इज़ गोइंग टू वर्सन फर्दर. ये हालात मज़ीद ख़राब होंगे, ये हालात मज़ीद बेहतर नहीं होने वाले थे. The Muslims were given less status in the society. You know, one common feature of the Hinduism is that they believe and they practice the caste system, and they strongly believe in the upper class and the lower class. And you know, they treat the people in the lower class and the people from the other religion as something dirty, as something inferior to themselves. So Muslims, they were not given the due respect. Muslims were not safe in the subcontinent. Their dignity, their integrity was not safe. They were given a less status. They were treated like they're not humans. So it was getting very difficult, and the environment was very unfriendly and uncomfortable for the Muslims to continue living with Hindus. Then in the second half of the 19th century and during the beginning of the 20th century, the Hindus continued to attempts to wipe out the language of the Muslims. I have mentioned it earlier that the easiest way to destroy a nation or to destroy the identity of the nation is to destroy their language or to distance that nation from their language. अगर आप किसी कौम से उसकी शनाख्त छीनना चाहते हैं तो आप उससे उसकी ज़ुबान छीन लें. And we have discussed earlier about the Hindi-Urdu controversy, in which Hindus demanded that Urdu is not our language, so our schools should not teach Urdu. Only Hindi should be taught in our schools. And this is only one incidence. हिंदूज़ की ये कोशिश थी कि वो किसी ना किसी तरह से ऐसी कोशिश करके मुसलमानों की ज़बान, सकाफ़त, उनका लिबास, उनके ज़िंदगी जीने का तरीका, हर वो चीज़ जो मुसलमानों को एक अलहदा कौम की हैसियत से डिफ़ाइन करती है उसको ख़त्म कर दें, ताकि मुसलमानों और हिंदुओं के दरमियान कोई फ़र्क ही ना रहे और हिंदूज़ जो हैं वो कम्प्लीटली तौर पर सब कॉन्टिनेंट के अंदर डोमिनेंट हो जाएं. डोमिनेंट मीन हर तरह से छा जाएं. The Muslims wanted to establish the state in the name of the Islam, where they could live their individual as well as their collective lives freely. And the most important thing is that Muslims were not allowed to live their life according to their religion. Muslims were not allowed to practice their religion freely in the subcontinent, when the Hindus were not ready to tolerate. Even in today's era, you know, many Muslims in India, they are killed solely because of eating the beef, solely because of practicing their religion. These are the kind of the things that Muslims were facing even in that time, in the 1940s. So because of all these reasons, Muslims come up with the idea of a separate state. In the different time and in the different period, many visionaries mean people with the intellect, ऐसे लोग जिनको सोचने समझने की अल्लाह ताला ने सलाहियत दी थी, उन्होंने पहले से ही they made the prediction that in the coming time it will become necessary for a Muslim to have a separate state, because they had seen the behavior of the Hindus towards the Muslims, and they knew it that Muslims and Hindus, they are the two separate nations, and we cannot make them live together in a single state. And then Sindh Muslim League passed resolution in the favor of the Pakistan and the partition, and then in 1940 Quaid-e-Azam got the resolution of Pakistan passed and formed it the demand of the Millat. The credit goes to the Quaid-e-Azam that in 1940 he made it possible कि resolution हर तरीके से पास हो जाए, Muslims इसके ऊपर agree करें. And once Muslim agreed on it, Quaid-e-Azam ने अपनी गिरती हुई सेहत के बावजूद अपनी पूरी एनर्जी जो है वो इसी कॉज के ऊपर लगा दी. एंड फाइनली आफ्टर 7 years Pakistan was created. Now we are going to talk about the Quaid-e-Azam's presidential address. On 23rd March 1940 Quaid-e-Azam ने एक खिताब किया था. Quaid-e-Azam addressed that session. Let us talk about that. And in that address Quaid-e-Azam ने बड़ी important बातें बोली. The first point is the Muslims are a separate nation. Their custom, tradition, civilization, culture are different from the Hindus. Simple सी बात है कि Muslims and Hindus, they are two different nations. Their religion are different, their way of living is different, their culture is different. व्हेन दे आर टू डिफरेंट नेशन, तो आप कैसे एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि वो आराम सुकून से एक कंट्री के अंदर आप उन्हें रखेंगे ज़बरदस्ती और वो रह लेंगे और वहाँ पे अमन और सुकून भी रहेगा। These two had been living together for centuries. Both have their distinctive identification. इसके बावजूद कि दोनों अक़वाम, दोनों हिंदू और मुसलमान हज़ारों साल से एक दूसरे के साथ रह रहे हैं, लेकिन इसके बावजूद वो दोनों एक दूसरे से बहुत अलग अलग हैं। If the subcontinent gets freedom in the form of the United India, the rights of the Muslim will never be protected. Quaid-e-Azam said, if we do not make Pakistan, then it is confirmed that the rights of Muslim will never be protected. और कायद-ए-आज़म की ये कही हुई बात आज 70 ईयर्स के बाद वाकई सच साबित हो रही है। ऑल ऑफ अस नो दैट द मुस्लिम्स हु आर लिविंग इन इंडिया इन दीज टाइम, उनके क्या हालात ज़िंदगी चले और उनको किस किस्म के वहाँ पर हालात मुयस्सर हैं ज़िंदगी गुजारने के लिए। Then the demand of the Muslims for the separate country is not unhistorical. Quaid-e-Azam said this is not for the first time that Muslims are demanding for a separate country. पाकिस्तान बनने से पहले भी दुनिया में बहुत सारे ममालिक हैं जिन्होंने दूसरे ममालिक से आज़ादी ली है, जैसे कि आयरलैंड गॉट इट्स फ्रीडम फ्रॉम द इंग्लैंड, एंड देन देयर आर अदर एग्जाम्पल. ब्रिटिश इंडिया इज़ नॉट a one country, it is a subcontinent. It is not a country or a homeland of a nation. Quaid-e-Azam said it's not like the one nation is living in subcontinent. It's like many nations, they are living together. So it's a common sense thing that if more than one nations are living there, so there should be more than one countries for those nations. So वो अपने अपने मुल्क में अपने अपने तरीके से आराम सुकून से अपनी ज़िंदगी गुजार सकें. Now we are going towards the text of the resolution. Text mean what was written in the resolution. हमने ये तो पढ़ लिया कि एक रेजोल्यूशन पास की गई थी, अब उस रेजोल्यूशन में लिखा क्या हुआ था. Let us go towards it. No constitutional plan would be workable or acceptable to the Muslims unless geographical contiguous units are demarcated into the region which should be constituted with a such territorial readjustment as may be necessary. This resolution says that no system in the country can run until and unless geographical contiguous units mean the provinces are demarcated, means उनको मार्क करके सेपरेट किया जाए into the regions which should be constituted with such territorial readjustment. का मतलब होता है कि आप इलाके उठाकर एक कंट्री से उठा के दूसरे कंट्री को दें जहाँ पर जिस कंट्री को ज़रूरत है और उसकी पॉपुलेशन के अकॉर्डिंग. That the areas in which Muslims are numerically in majority, as in the northwest and eastern zone of India, should be grouped to constitute independent states in which the constituent units shall be autonomous and sovereign. All those provinces in India in which Muslims are in majority, they should be grouped together and they should form a one country. And then it also says at the end of this resolution, it was also written that the provinces in which Muslims are in minority, in those provinces, security arrangement for those Muslims should be done and it should be made sure that Muslims are living freely and safely in those areas and in those provinces. Now we are going to talk about the reaction of the resolution. वी आर लिविंग इन दीज डेज़, वी आर लिविंग इन द टाइम जब हमारे पास सोशल मीडिया भी है, हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया भी है. बट इन द 1940s देयर वाज नो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और द सोशल मीडिया, देयर वाज अ प्रिंट मीडिया. अखबारात शाया होते थे, अखबारात के अंदर आर्टिकल लिखे जाते थे, इस तरह से ये सारा सिलसिला चला करता था, रेडियो होता था. वो ऑन द नेक्स्ट डे ऑफ द रेजोल्यूशन जो अखबारात शाया हुए उसमें पाकिस्तान रेजोल्यूशन का बहुत ज़्यादा मजाक उड़ाया गया, बिकॉज Britishers and the Hindus thought that it is not going to be possible and they thought that Quaid-e-Azam is just wasting his time and Pakistan is not possible. The original name of the resolution was the Lahore resolution, मगर उन्होंने उसको मजाक उड़ाने के लिए they started calling it the Pakistan resolution. But because of the efforts of the Quaid-e-Azam, because of the sacrifices of the Muslims, because of the mercy of Allah, it was made possible. just 7 years के अंदर पाकिस्तान बन गया. It is nothing less than a miracle. आप देखें कश्मीर 70 साल से, फ़लस्तीन भी 70 साल से कोशिश कर रहे हैं, they are unable to make their country independent. तो ऐसी सूरत हाल के अंदर ये किसी मौजे से कम नहीं है कि मुसलमानों और कायद-ए-आज़म ने मिलकर 7 साल के अंदर अंदर एक कंप्लीट मुल्क आज़ाद करवा लिया. So this was the topic of the Pakistan resolution. Go through it once, and in case of any difficulty, please do let me know so I can explain it again. Thank you so much. Take care.